This is about your sister. God is sending you a warning about your sister. Her secret actions are about to come to light. Don't ignore this. The atmosphere feels charged tonight, like a storm is brewing just beneath the surface. You didn't stumble across this message by chance. Something sacred, something powerful, has been trying to get through to you. Right now, the barrier between what's being concealed and what's ready to be revealed is so fragile it could break with a whisper. God paused the heavens for a moment today, speaking your name with purpose. The angels are near, their eyes on you, waiting for you to open your heart. This isn't a loud call up, it's a gentle pull, a quiet stirring deep in your soul. It's about your sister, the one you hold dear, the one you trust, but also the one who's been keeping something from you. You've sensed it, haven't you? That uneasy feeling, that flicker of doubt when she's near, that question in your mind that lingers. It's not just a passing thought. It's a divine signal. You're meant to hear this now, before the tide turns. Breathe deeply with me. When the truth about your sister's hidden moves surfaces, you'll need calm to anchor your spirit. This isn't meant to frighten you, it's meant to prepare you. The truth isn't coming to wound you, it's coming to liberate you. God sees everything, even the things your sister thought were buried. The hushed conversations, the decisions she made in secret, the moments she acted one way but felt another. By divine design, it's all about to be exposed. You weren't meant to live in the shadows of her secrets. An angel is standing close, shielding your heart, guarding your peace as this unfolds. This message is their beacon, cutting through the darkness to reveal what's been hidden. God doesn't speak without reason. If you're reading this, it's because you're chosen for this clarity. Not everyone can carry the weight of truth, but you're built for it. You felt something off for a while, maybe the way your sister's words don't always match your eyes, or how she shifts the conversation when you get too close to something real. That knot in your stomach, that sense that something's not adding up. This is your confirmation. She's been hiding something, and heaven's not letting it stay covered. The truth is already stirring, ready to break free. Pause and let this sink in. Your sister loves you, but she hasn't been fully open. This isn't about judging her, it's about protecting you. Divine protection. Because what she's done, whether she meant to or not, has opened doors that weren't meant to be opened. That's why you felt so drained, why things you've chased keep slipping through your fingers. It's not just coincidence, it's spiritual. And God's moving to set it right. You've prayed for answers, haven't you? You've whispered to God, asking what's happening, begging for clarity. Now, He's answering through these words. Don't push this aside. Your sister's been tangled in something you weren't supposed to know, but God's timing says it's time to see. This isn't just about her secrets, it's about breaking the invisible chains holding back your peace, your progress, your purpose. The angel by your side is ready to protect you as this truth unfolds. They're here, standing firm, ensuring you're not alone when the light reveals everything. Your sister's been moving in ways you haven't seen. She smiles, maybe shares moments with you, acts like everything's fine, but behind it all, her choices have crossed boundaries. It could be money or funds that vanished or were used in ways she didn't tell you about. It could be words spoken in private, things said about you that don't align with the love she shows. Or maybe it's something deeper, something tied to influences she didn't fully understand, energies that don't come from light. God's not punishing her, but He's calling for truth. Because you're important to Him. Your heart, your peace, your path, they matter. And those who hurt you in secret will face the truth, not to harm them, but to shield you. The truth is coming like a flood, but you won't be swept away, you'll rise above it. You love your sister, and that's why this feels heavy. You don't want to believe she'd keep things from you. But love doesn't mean ignoring lies, it means embracing truth. That's what God's offering you now. This message is wrapped in love, a soft nudge to help you prepare. You still have time to pray, to seek strength, to stand firm. But you can't turn away from this. Ignoring it will only let the hurt grow. God's not asking you to confront her with anger, He's asking you to stay alert, to be wise, to trust He's already at work. The truth will come without you forcing it. Heaven's already setting the stage. An angel just whispered, if you stay silent now, you'll feel the pain later. But if you open your heart to this truth, you'll be guarded from the fallout. That's urgent. That's real. This isn't about holding grudges, it's about seeing clearly. When you discover what your sister's been hiding, it'll hurt, but it'll also heal. And in that healing, you'll find restoration. God won't leave you broken, but He won't let you stay deceived either. You're too close to your breakthrough to be caught in lies. There's someone else involved, someone your sister's been connected to, someone whose intentions aren't pure. They're using her, pulling her strings to get closer to you, to disrupt your peace, your life, your blessings. It might be about money, influence, or something spiritual you can't yet see. Your sister may not even realize the depth of it. That's why your prayers have been so powerful. You've been fighting unseen battles, holding up a shield you didn't know you needed. But now, your eyes are opening, and the truth is rushing in. God's not a God of chaos, He's a God of clarity. And clarity is knocking at your door. You've felt it, haven't you? The moments when things don't add up, when opportunities slip away, when you're so close to something good but it falls apart. That's not just life, it's tied to what your sister's been doing. Something's been blocking your path, but God's ready to clear it. He just needs your heart to say yes. Whisper it now, and feel the weight begin to lift. You don't need to prove anything, the truth will prove itself. Just stay open, pray for wisdom, and watch. A conversation might slip. A message might appear. A small detail might reveal everything. These aren't accidents, they're divine signals. Stay alert. The truth is coming, and it's coming fast. You might wonder how to handle this. What do you say? How do you face it? The answer is simple, you don't have to chase it. God's already moving the pieces. Picture this: a moment during a family gathering where someone says too much. A text you weren't meant to see. A stranger mentioning something you only prayed about in private. These are God's fingerprints, showing He's in control. Your job is to stay calm, to pray, to let the truth unfold. Your sister loves you, but she's caught in something bigger. And God's not just exposing it, He's giving her a chance to turn back. Your prayers can pave the way for her. Pray for her heart to soften, for her eyes to open, for her steps to return to the light. Even if fear creeps in, know this: God doesn't reveal truth without covering you. Imagine standing in a downpour, but not a single drop touches you because an invisible shield is above you. That's God's protection over your heart, your mind, your future. The truth might shake things, but it won't destroy what's meant for you. The foundation God's laid in your life will hold strong. Hold that close when doubt tries to slip in. And here's the beautiful part: once this truth comes out, what's been stuck will start moving. Prayers you thought were forgotten will be answered. Opportunities, peace, even joy you thought you'd lost, they're coming back. God's clearing the path for something bigger than you can imagine. When the truth arrives, don't react to respond. Reacting is letting emotions run wild. Responding is letting peace guide you. Pause before you speak. Ask God for words that heal, not harm. Sometimes silence is the loudest answer. Sometimes one gentle sentence shifts everything. You'll know the moment when it comes. Peace will lead you, even if the air feels heavy. Your sister's actions aren't her heart. Love her, but don't let lies hide in that love. God's truth cuts through deception, not people. Let your words do the same. Long ago, you prayed for God to protect your family, to keep harm away. He heard you. He marked it in His plan. And now, He's keeping that promise. This moment is His answer, His protection arriving right on time. Lift your eyes: God's working, and it's happening now. The truth will free you, but it'll also uncover blessings you didn't know were waiting. Your sister's choices may have caused pain, but God's plan is to heal her for you and for her. When the truth breaks through, you might see a side of her you didn't expect, a gift buried beneath the mistakes. God's justice doesn't just correct, it restores. Stay watchful. The signs are coming. A dream you dismissed might resurface. A conversation might spark a memory. A door you thought was locked might creak open. These are God's way of saying you're on the right path. Keep praying, keep trusting. And if fear whispers, remember, you're covered. Your finances, your peace, your heart, they're safe in God's hands. The truth will shake what doesn't belong, but it won't touch what's yours by divine promise. There's more. The person your sister's been tied to, the one with hidden motives, isn't acting alone. There's a deeper force at work, something trying to dim your light. But God's greater. He's not just exposing your sister's actions, He's breaking the power behind them. That's why this feels so urgent. If this influence isn't stopped, it could spread. But it won't. Not with you awake. Not with your prayers rising. Not with angels guarding you. You're breaking this cycle, not just for yourself, but for your entire family. Your faith is stronger than any shadow. You'll see proof soon. A message you weren't meant to see. A slip of the tongue in a casual moment. a receipt left out by mistake. These aren't random, they're God's way of confirming what you feel in your spirit. You won't have to dig. The truth will find you, like a note slipping under your door. When it does, you'll know this is what God was preparing me for. You'll feel His love in every step, His protection in every breath. You're not alone. Even when you felt lost, when confusion weighed you down, God was there. The angels were watching. The truth was waiting for this moment to meet you. You're stronger than you realize. Strong enough to love your sister through this. Strong enough to hold your peace when the truth hits. Strong enough to forgive while keeping your boundaries. That's the strength heaven surrounds. The moment's coming when your sister will face a choice. One more step in the wrong direction, and the truth will spill out for all to see. God's giving her time to turn back, but that time's running short. She's had signs of restless nights, uneasy dreams, a feeling something's off. If she doesn't listen soon, the truth will break through in a way she can't ignore. Not to harm her, but to free you both. And when it happens, you'll look back at this moment and say, God warned me. God loved me enough to show me. Until then, here's what you do: watch, don't chase. Pray, don't panic. Guard your peace like a treasure. Be kind, but stay sharp. Give love, but keep your guard up. Your silence is powerful. Your prayers are mightier. God's setting everything up, and He doesn't need you to force it. Just stay still and let Him move. The truth is like a river, it'll flow on its own. Pray over your home, your phone, your conversations. Speak peace over your mind before you sleep. Something might try to cloud your clarity one last time, but it won't succeed. You're too awake now. You see too clearly. And that's enough to stop any lie in its tracks. After this, things will shift. Doors that were stuck will open. Dreams you shelved will come back to life. Peace you haven't felt in months will settle in. That's God's gift for listening, for staying open, for trusting Him through the sting of truth. Your sister's choices may have opened doors she didn't understand, but your faith is closing them. You're not fighting Youre, you're fighting for her, for your family, for what's right. Your love, your prayers, your strength, they're part of God's plan to bring healing. You're being called to a higher place, where you don't get pulled into chaos, but rise above it. Where you don't chase answers, but let them find you. Where your peace becomes your power. Soon, you'll notice the change. A call that brings good news. A moment of clarity that feels like a weight lifting. A night where you sleep without worry. These are signs the truth is doing its work. Your sister might resist at first, might try to hide, but God's inviting her to change. And whether she does or not, your path is clear. Your blessings are coming. Your season of waiting is ending. God's resetting your life, and it's going to feel like freedom. This is your moment. The fog is lifting, the truth is breaking through, and you're not alone. God's with you. Angels are guarding you. No secret, no lie, no hidden plan can stop what's coming for you. You're safe. You're seen. And you're about to be free. Keep your heart open. The signs will keep coming: a dream that feels familiar, a conversation that confirms what you felt, a moment where it all clicks. Trust it. Lean into it. You're not just surviving these, you're stepping into something new, something real, something bigger than you can imagine. The truth is here, and it's not here to break you, it's here to build you. You're being called to a higher place, where your prayers are stronger than any lie, where your faith unlocks doors that were shut. You're breaking this cycle for your family, and heaven's got your back. This moment feels heavy because it's sacred. You've been carrying questions, wondering why things haven't worked out, why certain opportunities slipped away, why your spirit felt restless. Those weren't random moments, they were divine signals. Heaven's been guiding you to this point, preparing you to see what's been hidden. Your sister's actions, the ones she thought were invisible, have left traces. Maybe it's a promise she didn't keep, a choice she made without telling you, or a connection she formed with someone who doesn't wish you well. Whatever it is, it's been affecting you more than you knew. That's why God's stepping in now, before it goes any further. You might feel torn, a love for your sister mixed with hurt, confusion, maybe even fear of what's coming. That's okay. God knows how hard it is to face truth about someone so close. That's why He's surrounding you with protection, why this message comes with so much love. You're not carrying this alone. The angels are holding space for you, keeping you steady as the truth unfolds. Your sister's choices may have caused ripples, but God's plan is to calm the waters. He's not just revealing what's been done, He's showing you how to move forward with wisdom and grace. Think about those moments when you felt something was wrong. A conversation that ended too quickly, a glance that didn't feel right, a time when you sensed she was holding back. Those weren't just feelings, they were your spirit catching the truth. God's been speaking through those moments, getting you ready for this. Now, He's making it clear, your sister's been involved in something that's been pulling you down, even if she didn't intend it. It could be a financial move, a secret agreement, or an influence she didn't fully grasp. But God's not letting it stay hidden, because you're too important to Him. Your purpose, your peace, your future are worth protecting. The person she's been tied to, the one influencing her, isn't acting alone. There's a deeper force at play, something trying to disrupt your life. But God's ahead of it. He's not just exposing your sister's actions, He's dismantling the power behind them. The angel guarding you is cutting through those influences, ensuring they can't touch you anymore. Your prayers have been building a wall of protection, even when you didn't know what you were fighting. That's why you're still standing, why you're still strong, why you're here reading this now. You might wonder how this will unfold. Will it be a confrontation? A quiet realization? A sudden moment where everything makes sense? God's got it covered. He's setting the timing, the place, the way it all comes to light. You don't need to force it or search for answers. The truth will appear like a light in a dark room. It could be a conversation that reveals too much, a document you stumble across, a moment where someone confirms what you felt in private prayer. These are divine setups, not coincidences. Your job is to stay ready, keep praying, and trust God's handling the details. When that moment comes, you'll feel it. Your heart might race, your spirit might stir, but you'll also feel peace. That's God's promise, peace in the midst of truth. You don't need to shout or fight. Your calm will speak louder than any argument. Your sister might try to explain, to cover her tracks, but the truth will be too clear to deny. When it comes, don't let anger take over. Let love guide you. Love for her, love for yourself, love for the truth. God's not just exposing her actions to hurt her, He's giving her a chance to turn back, to choose better, to step into the light. Your prayers can help her find that path. You're stronger than you know. You've been carrying this weight, this sense of something being off, and you haven't crumbled. That's not by accident. God's been building your strength for this moment, preparing you to handle what's coming with grace. You're not just a bystander, you're a warrior, a light bearer, a keeper of truth. The angel with you is making sure you don't face this alone. They're holding back anything that would try to overwhelm you, clearing the way for you to walk through this with clarity. After the truth comes out, things will move fast. The heaviness you've carried will lift. The delays that frustrated you will give way to breakthroughs. The peace you've missed will settle in like a warm embrace. God's not just clearing out lies, He's making room for what's been waiting for you. Blessings you prayed for long ago, dreams you thought were lost, opportunities you didn't expect, they're all coming back. This isn't just about uncovering your sister's actions, it's about unlocking your future. You might feel torn, loving your sister but knowing something's wrong. That's okay. Love doesn't mean ignoring trauma, it means facing it with courage. You can love her and still protect your peace. You can forgive her and still set boundaries. God's showing you how to do both, how to hold space for her healing while guarding your own heart. This isn't about cutting her off, it's about cutting through the lies so you can both be free. The moment's coming when the truth will be undeniable. Your sister might try to hide it one last time, but it won't work. God's already set the stage. A word will slip, a message will appear, a look will say more than words ever could. When it happens, you'll feel that confirmation in your spirit, the one that says, "This is what God was warning me about." You'll know you were never alone, that heaven was guiding you every step of the way. And you'll feel stronger, not because you fought, but because you trusted. Until then, keep your peace. Pray over your home, your heart, your conversations. Speak protection over your mind. Something might try to distract you, to pull you back into confusion, but it won't succeed. You're too awake now. You see too clearly. The angel with you is making sure nothing sneaks past. And when this is over, you'll feel lighter, freer, like you can finally breathe again. That's God's gift for listening, for staying open, for trusting Him through the hard stuff. Your sister's choices may have opened doors she didn't understand, but your faith is closing them. You're not here to fight her, you're here to fight for her, for your family, for the truth. Your love, your prayers, your strength, they're all part of God's plan to bring healing. You're being called to a higher place, where you don't get pulled into chaos, but rise above it. Where you don't chase answers, but let them find you. where your peace is your power. Soon, you'll see the signs. A call that changes everything. A moment of clarity that feels like a weight lifting. A night where you sleep without worrying. These are God's way of showing you the truth is working. Your sister might struggle, might resist, but God's inviting her to change. And whether she does or not, your path is clear. Your blessings are coming. Your season of waiting is ending. God's resetting your life, and it's going to feel like freedom. This is your moment. The fog is lifting, the truth is breaking through, and you're not alone. God's with you. Angels are guarding you. No secret, no lie, no hidden plan can stop what's coming for you. You're safe. You're seen. And you're about to be free. Keep your heart open. The signs will keep coming: a dream that feels familiar, a conversation that confirms what you felt, a moment where it all clicks. Trust it. Lean into it. You're not just surviving these, you're stepping into something new, something real, something bigger than you can imagine. The truth is here, and it's not here to break you, it's here to build you. You're being called to a higher place, where your prayers are stronger than any lie, where your faith unlocks doors that were shut. You're breaking this cycle for your family, and heaven's got your back. This moment is sacred because it's a turning point. You've been carrying questions in your heart, wondering why things haven't aligned, why doors stayed closed, why your spirit felt heavy. Those weren't just random moments, so they were God's way of preparing you. Your sister's actions, the ones she thought no one would see, have left marks. Maybe it's a deal she made in secret, a conversation she didn't share, or a connection with someone who doesn't have your best interests at heart. Whatever it is, it's been weighing on you more than you realized. That's why God's moving now, before it can go any further. You might feel a mix of emotions: a love for your sister, but also hurt, confusion, maybe even fear of what's next. That's okay. God understands how hard it is to face truth about someone so close. That's why He's wrapping you in protection, why this message is filled with love. You're not alone in this. The angels are holding you steady, ensuring you're ready as the truth unfolds. Your sister's choices may have stirred trouble, but God's plan is to bring peace. He's not just showing you what's happening, He's guiding you toward the path of wisdom and grace. Reflect on those times you felt something was off. A moment when her words felt too quick, a look that didn't sit right, a silence that carried weight. Those weren't just passing thoughts, they were your spirit sensing the truth. God's been speaking through those moments, preparing you for this revelation. Now, He's making it undeniable: your sister's been part of something that's been holding you back, even if she didn't mean to. It could be a financial choice, a hidden agreement, or an influence she didn't fully understand. But God's not letting it stay in the dark, because you're too precious to Him. Your purpose, your peace, your future are worth guarding. The person influencing your sister, the one with ulterior motives, isn't working alone. There's a deeper force trying to dim your light, to disrupt your path. But God's stronger. He's not just revealing what your sister's done, He's breaking the power behind it. The angel by your side is slicing through those influences, ensuring they can't reach you anymore. Your prayers have been a shield, even when you didn't know what you were protecting against. That's why you're still here, still strong, still reading this now. You might be asking how this will play out. Will it be a tense moment? A quiet discovery? A sudden clarity that ties it all together? God's got it handled. He's orchestrating the timing, the setting, the way it all comes to light. You don't need to push or pry. The truth will shine like a beacon in the night. It might be a slip in a conversation, a document you find by chance, a moment where someone echoes a prayer you whispered alone. These are divine moments, not accidents. Your role is to stay prepared, keep praying, and trust God's got the details covered. When that moment arrives, you'll know it. Your heart might pound, your spirit might stir, but you'll also feel a peace that holds you steady. That's God's promised peace in the heart of truth. You don't need to argue or fight. Your calm will speak louder than any words. Your sister might try to explain, to cover her steps, but the truth will be too clear to hide. When it comes, don't let anger lead you. Let love guide you. Love for her, love for yourself, love for what's true. God's not exposing her to hurt here. He's giving her a chance to turn back, to choose better, to find the light again. Your prayers can help her get there. You're stronger than you realize. You've carried this weight, this sense of something being wrong, and you haven't broken. That's no accident. God's been building you up for this, preparing you to face what's coming with grace. You're not just watching this unfold. You're a warrior, a carrier of light, a guardian of truth. The angel with you is ensuring you're not alone. They're holding back anything that tries to overwhelm you, clearing the way for you to walk this path with clarity. When the truth breaks free, things will shift quickly. The heaviness you felt will start to fade. The obstacles that block you will crumble. The peace you've longed for will settle in like a soft glow. God's not just clearing out lies, He's making space for what's been waiting for you. Blessings you prayed for years ago, dreams you thought were gone, opportunities you never expected, they're coming back. This isn't just about revealing your sister's actions, it's about opening the door to your future. You might feel caught between loving your sister and knowing something's not right. That's okay. Love doesn't mean turning a blind eye, it means facing the truth with courage. You can love her and still protect your peace. You can forgive her and still hold boundaries. God's teaching you how to balance both, how to hold space for her healing while keeping your heart safe. This isn't about pushing her away, it's about cutting through the lies so you can both find freedom. The moment's coming when the truth will stand clear. Your sister might try to hide it one last time, but it won't hold. God's already set the stage. A word will slip, a message will surface, a glance will reveal more than words could. When it happens, you'll feel that confirmation deep in your spirit, the one that says, "This is what God was preparing me for." You'll know you were never alone, that heaven was guiding you every step. And you'll feel stronger, not because you fought, but because you trusted. Until that moment, hold your peace. Pray over your home, your heart, your words. Speak protection over your mind. Something might try to cloud your clarity, but it won't win. You're too awake now. You see too much. The angel with you is making sure nothing slips past. And when this is over, you'll feel lighter, freer, like you can breathe deeply again. That's God's gift for listening, for staying open, for trusting Him through the pain. Your sister's choices may have opened doors she didn't understand, but your faith is closing them. You're not here to fight Youre, you're here to fight for her, for your family, for what's true. Your love, your prayers, your strength, they're part of God's plan to heal. You're being called to a higher place, where you rise above chaos, where you let answers come to you, where your peace is your power. Soon, you'll see the signs. A call with unexpected news. A moment where everything clicks. A night where you rest without worry. These are God's way of showing the truth is working. Your sister might struggle, might resist, but God's calling her to change. And whether she answers or not, your path is clear. Your blessings are coming. Your time of waiting is over. God's resetting your life, and it's going to feel like freedom. This is your moment. The clouds are parting, the truth is breaking through, and you're not alone. God's with you. Angels are guarding you. No secret, no lie, no hidden plan can stop what's coming for you. You're safe. You're seen. And you're about to be free. Keep your heart open. The signs will keep coming, a dream that feels familiar, a conversation that echoes your prayers, a moment where it all makes sense. Trust it. Lean into it. You're not just getting through these, you're stepping into something new, something real, something bigger than you can dream. The truth is here, and it's not here to break you, it's here to build you. You're being called to a higher place, where your prayers are mightier than any lie, where your faith opens doors that were locked. You're breaking this cycle for your family, and heaven's got your back. If this message spoke to your heart, hit that like button to show some love, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and drop a comment below to tell us how it moved you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more messages like this.